What's going on, Jerome's? So the Michigan insiders are really starting to weigh in on the Harbaugh Vikings situation, and we talked about John U. Bacon earlier in the day, and now, literally, the Michigan insider Sam Webb of the Michigan Insider 24/7 Sports was on the Dan Patrick Show. DP, that's a good pull by Brooklyn Fritzy. What up? So he was talking about the Vikings and Jim Harbaugh, and it does seem like we're in the end game. Like we're on the goal line, man. Just got to punch it in. Ain't gonna throw it. Yeah, we ain't gonna throw it like Pete Carroll. No problem. So here's what he said on Sam Webb said on the Dan Patrick Show. Harbaugh's focus is on Minnesota. He is going there to get this job. That makes this different than in the past where the media was always connecting him to jobs. And everyone I've talked to, whether they be around Ann Arbor, agents in the NFL that I talked to, they all expect that if the Minnesota Vikings offer Jim Harbaugh the job, he will take it. And we said a bunch of times where it didn't get this far unless things were synced up. Harbaugh wants the Vikings job. The Vikings obviously want Harbaugh, and I think it does come down to the Wilfs and Kwesi, who has history with Harbaugh, be like, yep, he's our guy. We're going to go for it. And Sam also talked about things that we've talked about on here before, where the iron has never been hotter. Actually, he used that phrase, which I guess a pretty common phrase, but leaving the program in a better place, finally got them to beat Ohio State, as well as college football playoff. And maybe he understands that I don't think that he's going to be able to do that every single year. And plus, on staff, their OC, Josh Gaddis, could be the heir apparent at Michigan. And the media, he also talked about how the media has connected Harbaugh to all these jobs. Ever since he left the Niners in 2014, took the Michigan job in 2015, there's always been talk about Harbaugh coming back to the NFL because of his track record, because of unfinished business, and because, of course, seeing his brother John winning a Super Bowl right in his grill. I mean, that's got to sting. That's got to sting a little bit. Something just tells me that the Harbaugh brothers are a little bit competitive with each other from back in the day. And so every single year, every single NFL opening, the media has talked about Harbaugh. And Webb was very astute when he pointed out this is the only time that he's had a physical interview. Like, this is the only time that a team has gotten him to this point. Because I think with Michigan and, well, college football in general and recruiting, like, if you're going to leave, it has to be cloak and dagger in the dead of the night. But the fact that everything is so out in the open means that he probably has a foot out the door. Also, Sam talked about the Kwesi adofo-mensah connection, 2 years together in San Francisco. So he could be Kwesi's number one choice. And it does come down to the Vikings. And we talked about this could be a very busy week, and I would be shocked. I would be shocked if Harbaugh leaves TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill Wednesday without the job offer in hand. And if they don't, like, for some reason, if they change their mind, be like, Harbaugh's not the guy for us, I mean, they're going to be stuck for a while. Because even if Kevin O'Connell and Raheem Morris is your guy, you can't officially hire them until after the Super Bowl. So you're going to be sitting on your hands for almost 2 weeks before you can get them on campus. So maybe that's why Patrick Graham, who's free to do whatever he wants because he's with the Giants and they're not playing football right now, maybe that's why they're keeping him on the back burner as a plan C. D, right? Plan A, Harbaugh, but for some reason, if they don't go for that, going for O'Connell or Raheem Morris, and if that doesn't work out, Patrick Graham? I don't know. But like I said, I think we are in the end game. I think we're in the final stages. I think that the level boss is the Wilfs shaking the hand of Jim Harbaugh and it's like, hey, do you want to be the next head coach of the Vikings? He'd be like, who got it better than us? Nobody. And they're like, cool. Yeah, I think it's happening, man. I think the Michigan insiders know it too. I mean, because Sam during the interview was very resigned to the fact that I think that he knows that Harbaugh is going to leave Michigan because from the Vikings standpoint, like, you don't get this far and don't offer him the job unless, like, he takes a giant dookie in the office. Like, unless the only way that Jim Harbaugh doesn't get this job is if he's like, hold on, I need a second, pulls down his khakis and all over the nice carpet. Well, I'm sure it's nice carpet inside the TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill conference room. Something like that. He's getting the job. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Michigan insiders weighing in. If the Vikings offer Harbaugh, he will take the job. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.